Hello, and welcome to another one of my Chapeau shorts, my more informal videos on subjects related to hats. So if you look at World War II era aviators from the US Army Air Corps, you'll notice that their hats have a slightly less defined shape and are somewhat floppy. Let us see why that is. And to better illustrate what I'm talking about, I need to change places slightly. So now you understand the reason they would do that. And this practice was not limited to Americans. Some German aviators would do the same thing. After World War II, the US Army Air Corps was reorganized into the new US Air Force, who adopted blue-colored uniforms, but the practice of removing the stiffener from their hats continued for a while. But as pilots started wearing more specialized gear when piloting their bombers, they no longer wore their dress caps on board, and clothing standards changed somewhat. Eventually, the practice of removing the stiffener was forbidden by authorities. When the US Army reintroduced its Army green uniform a few years ago, which is World War II inspired, one of the potential pieces of headgear was the dress cap, and originally it was issued in crusher form like the one I'm wearing currently. However, some considered that the appearance was not quite martial enough, so now you can get one with the stiffener added, and to be perfectly honest, the crusher cap, the 50 mission crush as it's called, is not an Army tradition. However, I do think it's a shame that the Air Force does not still retain it. I think they should keep it for at least their pilots, if no one else. But the 50 mission crush, so named because it took, according to legend, 50 missions to achieve the true rakish look that marked the real aviator veteran, is still an important part of history. So thank you again for watching, and I would particularly like to thank La Normandie en Biplan and my friend Alexandre Grieve for taking me up on his airplane. If you are ever in Normandy and want to see this beautiful region from above, you should check him out. The link is in the description. I hope you will join me again soon for another hat. Until then, I tip my hat to you.